Alright, Hype is still taking a bit of a breather after that horrifying boss we just fought. And to catch everybody up, we defeated the Soul Sanctum Master, the Soul Master. And I have these little buddies to help me collect my gold.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And the big spell that he gave us is effectively this game's version of a ground pound.
Which, again, runs off of souls, which I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah, the only like major upside to souls and stuff that is that okay, this is just more lore that you can read if you want. The main benefit to soul is that you get it for every attack that you deal to an enemy. There are also some. Also, you can find some from these statues.
So it's pretty easy to get some soul back once it's spent.
If you're good enough and courageous enough to deal, like it's your motivation to continue dealing damage and not just like run away and turtle up. You need to deal damage to some things to build up your soul meter.
I mean, the good thing about this game is that enemies are pretty plentiful, and well, half the time you're mostly dealing with the grunts anyway. So that's pretty much easy soul right there.
Right.
Yeah.
It's when you get to the Dark Souls-esque bosses.
Yeah. Some of them can be that's pretty much a sneaky dicky of things to come.
Yep, I gotta go get back. I gotta get that.
Whoa.
Don't worry, I got this. I got enough hit. I got enough soul to tank hits. Usually, a full soul meter, one full soul meter can
heal you up to 3 times.
Up, 3 masks at once, and I can level up my mana meter. There we go. Oof. Still, wow, they killed a lot of people for these soul experiments.
Yeah,
they did. And they just keep on coming.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
And they don't stop bugging the fuck out of us.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's like, again, Cars got many sequels. Bugs Life never did. I like Bugs Life.
It kind of just came and went.
I mean, Bugs Life never really lent itself to sequels. At least to Pixar, it didn't seem to.
Yeah, Pixar just kind of picks the odd ones. But again, Onward, I have some high hopes for. I'm hoping Onward will have something new, and I can see the fun idea of there being like a road trip movie. I haven't had a good road trip movie in a while.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy this. I'm buying this because this is going to allow me to see in dark caverns.
It's especially going to be useful for one particular level you'll encounter relatively soon.
Oh boy.
Which is honestly the closest thing. This is probably the closest thing the game has to true nightmare fuel.
It's very much. And
hello.
now I have a wall.
I guess
now
this
I have
is
the
me.
wall jump. I can reach this.
Ooh, you surprised me. Hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home.
She's the charm lover.
I'm Salubra, and this is my cozy little charm store. I can't read.
It's okay. She's
this is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate. What were we talking about? Oh yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you can take some home with you if you like.
Ooh.
So we can buy a bunch of charms, and more importantly, charm notches.
I never did. I actually haven't. Actually, in my playthrough, I haven't even met up with the chick yet, so I should probably get around to doing that soon.
Yeah. So this is right. But this is right behind when we fought that Luma. It's where we fought that brood mother, in the lower right section of the main area.
Everything okay, buddy?
Bury my body, get cover of my shell. What meaning is darkness? Yet here I remain. I'll wait here forever till light blooms again.
God damn, this took a dark turn.
Eyes.
Ugh.
Yeah, Milo's eyes aren't looking too good.
Buried
Dangerous.
body, cover, shell, darkness, no meaning. Dangerous, still remain. Light again.
Yeah, she pretty much
Same
just
thing again.
repeats everything.
Basically, what's happening, we're going to go up now. Basically, what's happening is I think the corruption is starting to get to her.
Yeah. She's going a bit nutty.
Yeah, so the charm person, I see to do here.
Oh!
So the charm person, you can find the lower right section of that one area, and you can buy charm notches to equip more charms. Welcome to Crystal Peak. I love the music here. It's a huge, it's a huge mining operation. Anyway, thanks to that lantern, I can go open up this shortcut.
Ding ding.
Oh. Avon calling. I don't know why. That just popped in my
Who's
head.
Avon?
Oh, it's okay. Avon was this old MLM company from back in the day, and if I don't know if you remember me explaining what MLM means. It's multi-level marketing. It's basically snake oil.
Oh right. The companies that try very hard to convince us they're not pyramid schemes, thus possibly belying the fact that they are pyramid schemes.
Yes, and it was it was probably
right.
one of the first ones.
The newest big one that unfortunately a lot of my own relatives are kind of involved with is Arbonne.
Oh no.
They do. It's a huge what helps is that they actually have pretty decent products. I just wish they didn't have such an oddly sketchy, marketing strategy. But they sell a lot of healthcare, healthcare products essential oils, shampoos. They have these cool little energy fizz drinks that are actually pretty tasty. But
yeah,
I just wish there wasn't such an odd thing. Anyway, this place I actually really love because of the mechanics they do with these conveyor belts, which can either go side to side, which will affect my momentum going horizontally, and also these vertical ones that when I do my wall climb, I can actually hang on to them and ride right on up. I don't have a double jump yet. Anyway,
not yet, anyway.
These guys took these guys went way too deep into the essential oils.
Yeah, they went way too deep, and now they're paying for it with their lives.
Oh, I see that.
Oh,
I need that wording.
Oh.
Time for the challenge run.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
Boy.
Don't forget, best to use your dash because your dash goes directly horizontally, not vertically.
I'm suddenly getting such lovely Mega Man X2 memories. Back when I was trying to get the Shuriken in that game. Had to make similarly tight platforming. Only in this game's case, it does not have a. I forget what that weapon was called. The crystal something.
Oh yeah.
Also, one that you basically make platforms with.
Oh right. Also, I'm just saying I would. Okay. I was just saying. Oh.
Corner fur.
Oh, I saw one of his I saw one of his pages.
Oh yes.
One more way, Cornifer.
I think you.
Ow.
Wait, wasn't that it down there?
No. I have to follow the pages upwards.
Oh, right.
It's like a trail of breadcrumbs.
It's a literal paper trail.
Yep.
Oh my God, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, these guys are interesting.
Are they? I take it they're invincible.
Yes.
Damn it.
They're fully coated in that crystal stuff. I can't hit any part of them.
They too have gone crystal crazy.
Hey,
there you are. Quick, tell me a map.
I've heard tale of a summit way up there. Too far for me, though, and I'm not really one for heights.
You know, part of me does wonder all of a sudden. Like, Cornifer clearly makes it a whole deal of being a traveler and making maps off him. What does he do what does he do just to defend himself?
I remember he says something. I jabbed myself in one of those crystals back. That was sharp, yeah. I know he usually refers to that he just usually runs or he's very nimble.
Ah, okay.
He does the Dark Souls approach of just rolling past everything.
Sorry if you heard Cody. I'm babysitting.
It's okay, he's fine.
Is Cody scared of bugs?
Oh gosh, I think he'd be more curious about bugs than anything.
Aww.
He's curious, but also really excitable.
Ah.
I would love some sort of animated short with this kind of world, with this little with this setting that they've built.
I'm surprised at this point that the people that.
Excuse me, I need that bench, sir. Please move.
Oh, he's a boss.
Oh, he did not take too kindly to that. Okay. This is the Crystal Guardian.
I was sitting here!
He summons laser beams, so just try and stay behind him and keep an eye out around you to dodge the massive laser cannons. He's actually not that big of a deal as long as you just keep an eye out.
Yeah, he seems relatively
simple.
Oh, shit!
Look at all the moolah. Uh-oh. Bye-bye!
You knocked out my crystals.
I'm sure he won't.
My beautiful crystals.
No, I got it. Oh, you know what? I should have made a crystal meth joke. This is pretty much.
My dealer's not going to hear the end of this. Anyway, I would. Yeah, sorry. What were you saying back there, James?
I forgot what I was saying.
Before the big boss, we were talking about. I was saying I would love to see some sort of animated short in this world, this setting.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say I'm also surprised that after all this time they haven't Team Cherry haven't considered making a couple of shorts based off of this world.
Oh,
I
they
honestly would
definitely
love that.
could.
I honestly would love that, and especially if they made that in a way to like connect the stories between this and Silk Song.
That too. It's just. I mean, considering if they have all the resources just to make all these DLCs and now a full blown sequel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Also, crap, I forgot this dude's name, but I know him. He's the dude from City of Tears. He's that guy who's been wandering all over the place. Why am I forgetting his name now?
He's just a wanderer with a really bitchin' nail, and
I know he's
important. I know it's supposed to be a helmet. It looks more like he's wearing a mask.
It is a mask.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's a mask as a helmet. Yeah, you'll see. It's important later, but yeah, it's...
so what is he,
I'm looking this up
or something?
Kind of. In a good way, though. Hang on. I'm looking this up because I need to know who the heck this guy is.
What was his name?
He is Quirrell. That was his name.
Quirrell. Okay.
Hey, Quirrell.
And then he's always in for a fight. He always loves a fight.
So he knows...
Not to be confused with Professor Quirrell from Harry Potter.
No. God, you remove that mask and there's a second bug face. But,
anyway.
But yeah, no, Quirrell's a nice guy, but as he noted, he has no idea why he decided to come back here. He just remembers these caverns for some reason, but he doesn't know why. So that'll be a little interesting game we learn about later. Wondrous Journal.
Oh!
That is the issue. Whenever you pick something up, you're kind of stuck in a animation of picking it up, which means this game will place little traps for you.
Oh, no. I see.
I would argue that probably would be a case where invincibility frame should come to a picture, but then again, this is a Dark Souls-esque game, so of course they want to punish you for being in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
They give you some invincibility frames, but not nearly enough. Oh, hang on, let me open this shortcut. Okay. But overall, I'm again very excited to see what else they do with the level design because it is nice to see them make such a very tightly controlled, like, it's nice to see such a nicely designed, like, mix of tight platforming with, like, it would suck if this was, like, some floaty platforming I'd be having to do all this with.
Oh yeah,
since
God.
Like, for what it's worth, it seems that it controls as well as it needs to.
Right. Everything feels like if I messed up, it was my fault. I should have like guided my jump better. It's very Meat Boy-esque, and I'm having seen some of the gameplay trailers. I'm curious to see the new like movement mechanics that Hornet, who's going to be in the sequel, what she's going to have. Just like I'm excited to see what Ori and the Blind Forest 2. Ori and the World of Wisps, all those new movement tech.
Something's pulsating in there.
God, I need to finish Ori. I've barely started that game.
Oh my gosh, you got to.
Ooh.
Crystal
Wait
Heart.
a minute, this is the Shine Spark.
It pretty much is, except it's a lot easier to pull off. However, you cannot do this in midair.
Oh, wow.
If I also remember hearing correctly, this thing doesn't also really work. It works only for maneuvering, not so much for attacking enemies.
Oh gosh, no. If I ran into something right now, it would hit me. It would feel like you're charging straight into a brick wall. Except it has a pointy, sharp weapon. You can also do it off of walls. But that's about it. It's a new platform mechanic if I want to go directly straight forward.
And we got all this before getting a double jump.
Being real with you, it's going to be a while before we get a double jump.
Is it literally like one of the last things you're ever going to get?
Not one of the last, but it's definitely in the latter half of the game.
Got it.
So you gotta get used to it. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say earlier, not only is the platforming itself really tight, it's also very fast-paced, which works in its favor.
I mean,
yes,
I've played faster Metroidvanias. I mean, lest we forget the recent Metroids, but otherwise, yeah, this is pretty much a beast all its own. Oh!
Yeah.
That was close.
Yes, it is. And I'll open that shortcut back up, and I'll also shut off all these presses finally. But someone will probably turn back on later. But yeah, no, and I'm and I still need
to, I take it.
And I still need to get into Bloodstained.
I'm just waiting on them to fix the Switch version. Just cause I feel like that game did not deserve to be in the state it was. Like they needed a few more months.
I hear ya. Also, I like how the music can sort of like develop depending on what area you're in. Like here, the drums are a little bit more intense as we're in this new challenging section.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. That was ill-timed.
Yes, it was.
I'm okay. Now.
No.
Yeah. Oh, and
You know,
here
those
we'll
kinds
find
of
ourselves a
instances
new
just
gem.
makes me think back to Celeste.
Oh gosh, Celeste is another game that I love games with type platforming. If it feels good to move around, and that's like, I feel like that's something that most platforming game developers need to like look into first. Is how fun does it feel to move around in your game?
Also,
gonna say
just gonna say this outright, folks. Yes, I am considering doing the upcoming DLC for the channel.
Oh crap! I forgot that. When is that coming out again? I forgot. That was a
Fairly
thing.
soon. I forget if there was a release date along with it, but we're getting it. They're pretty much finishing up the work on it.
That's right. It was gonna be like a brand new like story thing. Like that.
Basically, they call it's a DLC chapter called Farewell, and I think it's supposed to be among the bigger ones.
Oh, nice. I think they mentioned something like that.
This is for Celeste?
Yeah, Celeste.
Okay.
Which means, oh shoot, that means hang on.
Means we gotta pull
Is that a secret?
Iki and Seely out of bed.
Yeah, but they had such fun with it. Also, we're gonna learn something that is really terrifying in this game.
What's that?
So we've been saving all these grubs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And one thing we have to be wary some of is that there are not just grubs anymore.
Oh no.
Now there's fakers.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
And they can climb. Yeah.
What a poor angry child.
The
It's just-
corruption got to
scream.
it.
They scream, can climb up walls, and charge right at you.
I mean,
Real
are
grubs
those
back here.
actual malformed grubs, or are they just supposed to be like substitutes?
They're substitutes. They're parasites. They're trying to leech on your kind nature and save them so they can devour
Oh
you.
yeah, okay.
That is the true horror of this world. Is that this isn't just some grueling RPG where like, oh no, like if they hit you they're gonna just slash you and leave you for dead. No, this is a world where things want to eat you.
Well, it's a bug eat bug world.
Yep. I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's sad that even this game has its own Minjos.
Let's cut back here. God, yeah, there are ninjas, and we're gonna start seeing more of them, which is why you gotta be very careful. And yes, if you're wondering, there is zero way to tell what is a mimic and what is a grub until after you break in the jar and just get ready to.
Well, at the very least, you do have some leeway to dodge them.
That
Like,
yeah, that is
like
true.
it's not like an outright. It's not like you just approach them and then suddenly boom, they just hurt you.
Oh yeah, no, it's not like Dark Souls where like you open up the wrong chest at all.
And unlike the Minjos, they at least look distinct.
Right, once they, reveal themselves. Just you have to be careful. You can't exactly run from them since, yes, as I showed, they can die. They can run up walls after you. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, no. You need to play Ori. I'm still looking forward to whenever Will of the Wisps come out. I think it's still spring 2020. God, I really cannot. Ow! I really cannot wait for Celeste to break my heart again.
Yeah, seriously.
And
Honestly, I'm also surprised that after so long they're outright making one more DLC.
Yeah, screw that. Yeah, it's been like almost how many, like year and a half since it's been
Roughly,
since
yeah.
It's been out? Yeah, I'm hoping to see more from that developer though as well.
Well, I mean, they still have what's that other game called? Towerfall, which is basically just
the archery game.
The archery Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Which I would do. I would love to have Logan help me out with, but unfortunately, there's one particular bit from the game I want to show off, but it's only exclusive to the Switch version.
And they all have local multiplayer only.
Mm-hmm. It's a multiplayer-only game, which sucks because I feel like that's a game where CPU opponents would be appreciated.
Right, and I mean, but yeah, we can still do. Oh God, yeah, you're right. It doesn't even have any single-player thing. And
No, it does. It does.
Oh.
I mean, it's
Where are we going?
down into the depths.
What the heck is this?
This looks like a graveyard.
It most likely is. Let's move along now.
For all
Nothing to see here.
we are here to honor the fallen bugs of war.
Yep.
That were likely
those
stepped
3
on.
masks.
Oh.
Oh.
What trapped me here?
Huh?
To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Monomon the teacher, Lurien the watcher, and Hera the beast. Through their devotion, hallowness lasts eternal. So those 3 people are the owners of those masks, and thus the people who have been keeping watch over that one particular temple that we still do not know exactly what, but we know it's something big. And unfortunately, it's now we know where to find them. Those are our next big 3 locations. However, they don't want us messing around. further, little shadow. What compels it to climb out of the darkness? What compels it to return to the sacred kingdom? Hold for beyond the seal. It's supposed to be 3 different voices, like all having a conversation amongst themselves.
Right.
We're being contacted by the elder gods to stop our shit.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. One of them absolutely wants the seals to be undone. The other 2 don't want it to be undone because they feel it's like one absolutely thinks no, we should never let them fall apart. One of them says no, they have to be, and the other one's like, well, it's kind of our responsibility. We kind of have to.
So it's a best 2 out of 3 situation.
For now. But with their power,
Oh, boy.
they banish us from the living realm.
Oh, crap.
Wait, what?
Let us sleep in peace.
Well, guess we're heading down to the River Styx next time.
Oh, wow, so we actually died.
Yeah, so find out and how the heck we're gonna weasel our way out of this one in the next part. Bye, everybody.
Bye. I guess our game is over. We have to travel the Styx River in Super Paper Mario. I ruined that reference. The underwear, yes.